Check 1 2, level check 1 2. And the most pleasant good evening from the Glen R. Cliff Memorial Gymnasium in Jasper. Brett Elmore alongside Brian Hill. And boy, it's great to be back in the friendly confines of the Glen R. Clem Memorial Gymnasium. Brian, tonight, the matchup, it's not going to be very easy. The 22nd ranked team in the nation into town tonight. Northeast Mississippi, the Tigers, are coming in 4-1, and this is a team that defeated Bevill State Walker College back on November 1st by a score of 105-54.
Yeah, and Bevill State has faced varying levels of competition since then. This Northeast Mississippi team, the only loss that they've had on the season is to the number 3 team in the nation. So this is going to be a good barometer to test exactly how good Bevill has been, or how they've improved since that first matchup with Northeast.
Absolutely, and we're looking forward to a good ball game. Hopefully this will be a gauge, like you mentioned, of how far the team has progressed. But the Bears, under Coach Kelly Cheatham, on the season 2-3. But let's take a look at this. They're 2 of their 3 losses coming to top 25 nationally ranked opponents, and sometimes it's not as bleak as what it may seem on paper.
Well, you look, Brett, that's the number 1 team in the state of Mississippi and the number 1 team in the state of Georgia, and they played in South Georgia Tech. So you're talking about the 2 barometers that they have are litmus tests. And then we saw the other night really great showing from Bevill State in that win against the Stillman JV. It wasn't a pushover. Stillman had a good game plan coming out, but Bevill was able to make the adjustments and come out with a really good win. Got a lot of guys out there on the field, and we're seeing a really good emerging star for Bevill State in the heirs of C.J. Beckham. He has really come on here in the past 3 games.
C.J. Beckham, the 6'3 sophomore out of Carver High School in Birmingham, 11 points a game. Gervais Peters still averaging 11 a game. But also, you talk about a guy that's really coming on is Karterius Evans, the 6'5 sophomore from Minor. 15 points per game is what he is averaging now, and Karterius is really coming on strong too.
Yeah, lead the state in field goal percentage, 78.1%. He is number 2 in blocks at 1.8 per game, number 9 in rebounds at 7.3 a game. He has really come on as the big man for this Bevill State team, and it's drastically needed. The only draw that we've got on Karterius is he has to take a lot of early exits because of foul trouble.
That's exactly right. As we get ready for the tip-off of tonight's game between Bevill State Walker College and Northeast Mississippi, the Tigers are into town tonight to do battle with the Bears here at the Clem. We still have plenty of time for you to come on out and see us. If you're looking for a great basketball game to check out, of course, that'll be the place to be here at the Glen R. Clem Memorial Gym. Right now, your starting 5 for the Bears going to be Johnson, Beckham, Peters, Stevens, and Evans. Tentatively, your starting 5 for the Bears under Coach Kelly Cheatham on the season. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have the tip-off of tonight's game. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and return. You're listening to Bear Basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX.
Pinnacle Bank, Hi, my name is Sean Doss from the Cigar Box and Goatee Screen Printing downtown Jasper, and my bank is Pinnacle Bank.
I'm Mike Wigington, principal at H.L. Wigington Capital Management, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, chairman of the board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Your story starts at Bevill State Community College. Whether you are just starting out or starting over, Bevill State has an opportunity that is right for you. With 5 locations serving 7 counties, you don't have to go far to start your own success story. Plus, with tuition lower than 4-year colleges, you won't need to spend more for a great education. Visit us online at bscc.edu to learn about your options for seamless academic transfer and high-demand career tech and health science offerings. Let us help you tell your story.
Welcome back to the Glenn R. Clem Memorial Gymnasium here in Jasper. Bevill State Walker College basketball is presented by Pinnacle Bank as the teams are set for action. And appreciate you folks listening live on WJLX 101.5 FM. And of course, Cam Scott is going to be starting tonight instead of, who did we say? R.J. Stevens. So Cam Scott will get the start tonight in the place of Stevens. So glad to correct that. But appreciate you folks listening live on radio and, of course, our live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And, Brian, we're just about set here from the Clem.
Of course, Cam Scott, another one of those big bodies that gets in there and does a good job of rebounding. I think that's what Coach Cheatham will see in this matchup. He wants more of a rebounding presence down there along with Evans to be able to grab those free balls.
Cam Scott will be center circle against Cameron Jones for the tip. Jones 6'8", Stevens 6'5", and we're just about set here from the Clem. Well, it's great to be back here. I haven't been courtside here in a long time. Here's the tip, controlled by the Tigers of Northeast. They have the basketball as we are underway from Jasper. Into the front court with the dribble goes Gentry. Gentry near side. Perimeter feeds a bounce pass underneath to the big man. Underneath the sophomore. Cameron Jones puts it up and in. It's good. 2-0 Northeast. Early going in the contest.
Brett for Northeast. Watch Colin Blackman. He was a scoring threat the last time they played.
Underneath, they work it. Shot up and good by number 24 for the Bears. That is, of course, Karterius Evans, his first point. 2-2 early going into the ball game. 10 with the basketball from the keyhole. That is Cook. Puts it up and in. 4-2 your score now. Tigers on top. Once again, coming out in the press. Gonna leave it now in the hands of R.J. Stevens. Near side, 3 on the way. It is up, no good, and the rebound coming out to the Tigers as Gervais Peters couldn't find the range. Here's a feed outside in the corner, right side. Shot, back iron, no good. Rebound out to the Bears. Bears with the basketball and running with it. Peters gonna leave it off with his teammate. That is C.J. Beckham. Beckham, the sophomore, is going to be double teamed. Going to feed now left side to Gervais in the paint. Kick out pass. Beckham for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound fought for. R.J. Stevens comes away with it. Leaves it with Gervais. Long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound out to Stephen Gentry and the Tigers. They're running now in transition. Going to lay it up. Right side, shot no good. As he tried to kiss it off the glass, Stevens down with the board. Gervais Peters with it now, near side perimeter. Peters to the dribble, going to leave it off with Cam Scott. Scott back top of the circle. C.J. Beckham outside, stops his dribble. Keyhole now underneath. Nice fake, nice put in, good. Nice put in that time from the Bears. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 30 seconds. Back with more in just a moment. As your score is 4-2, 4-4, your score now. We're tied at the Clem. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hello, my name is Ike Baker. I'm a surgeon here in Jasper. I've been using Pinnacle Bank since I came here after residency, and I've really enjoyed the local decision making here and have enjoyed our relationship.
I'm Mike Wigington, principal at HL Wigington Capital Management, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
Hi, I'm Drew Gilbert, managing partner at Tallulah Brewing Company, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
I'm Dr. Amanda Daugherty, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, chairman of the board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
And we're back to action here from the Clem. Tigers with the basketball. Land shot no good. The offensive board. They kick it back outside. 3 on the way. Rims out. Will not fall. And the rebound out to the Bears. Beckham has it. Bears running with it. Beckham going to kick out. Gervais Peters thought about the shot. Now will put it on the floor. He'll back out. Set the offense. We're tied at 4. Just underway from the Glennar Clem Memorial Gymnasium. Cam Scott near side. It is Beckham going to put up a floater in the lane. It's no good. Tigers away with a rebound. Zeke Cook away with it. The freshman forward from Starkville, Mississippi, feeds the big man underneath Cameron Jones. He's going to be fouled.
Early going, Brett. Bears are hanging with them mighty tough and contesting every shot.
That's going to send Cameron Jones to the line. He's averaging 4 points a game. He's a sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, trying to give the 22nd ranked Tigers the lead, and it's no good. They may be a little off early in the ball game, Brian.
Well, Bevill State's certainly been playing a higher, good level of competition these past 2 weeks since they've saw this Northeast Mississippi team.
Heiss just checks in. The shot is no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Cam Scott, it looks like. So the Tigers will inbound. Top of the circle. Jalen Rice has it. Goes right side with a pass to Gentry. Around the horn, the Tigers go. Here's a shot on the way. Whistles. We've got a foul on Karterius Evans. And 2 shots coming up now for number 10, Zeke Cook, freshman forward. 6'6", like I mentioned, from Starkville, Mississippi. Head coach of Northeast is Cord Wright. He's in his 9th year at the helm of the program, one of the tops in Mississippi. Shot good. 5-4 your score now. Northeast on top.
Evans checks out of the ball game. Didn't see who checked in for him. Believe that is Cornelius Grant.
Second shot on the way and good. It's 6-4 now. Tigers with a lead. Bears with a basketball. Heiss back to Beckham. Near side they go. Cam Scott. Scott gonna leave now. Left side. 3. Heiss. No. Tries the flush on the putback, but no. Bears will steal. Beckham has it. Beckham going all the way to the glass. The shot is blocked. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Tiger basketball.
Good steal there by C.J. Beckham. Brett, the last 3 games, he is averaging 15 points a game and 3 steals.
Yeah, really. Tigers with the basketball enjoying a 2-point lead. 16:04, time to go opening half. From the Clem, shot blocked from behind. Back into the hands of the Tigers. Tigers have it now, kick out pass. 15 with it, that is Mitchell. He drives to the baseline, gonna put up a jumper, no good. Rebound coming out to the Bears, Beckham with it. Beckham leaves, left side, Cam Scott. Here's a feed, kissed it off the glass, but it will not fall. For number 12, C.J. Grant. Tigers away with a rebound. Blackman has it. He'll drive to the keyhole, put up the shot, count it, and the foul. Count it and the foul. My goodness.
That's the 3rd foul already for the Bears.
Yep. And it'll make it 8-4, and a free throw coming up for Kylan Blackman, the freshman from Oxford, Mississippi, 6'3". Good-looking player.
Yeah, Brett, he scored a ton of points in that first game out in between the two teams.
Shot, the first one on, first and only one for Blackman is on the way and good. It's 9-4. 15:25 to go, opening half. Skylar Heiss right in front of us here, has the ball knocked away. Tigers with it now, back the other way. Cook, he'll pull back, set the offense. Gentry near side, Blackman. Back up top, they go to Cook. Around the horn now. They reverse the ball to the far side, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Josh Mitchell, the last man to touch it, as we have a substitution coming in for the Tigers. That is R.L. Maddox, the freshman from Columbus, Mississippi. Inbound, they'll get it to Beckham into the front court with a pass to number 15, Cam Scott. Scott going to leave it off with Heiss. Back over Beckham. Looks back, and Heiss is wide open. For the look, it's good.
Into the game for the Oakman Wildcat.
That's right. And that is going to make it 9-6. Here's a shot on the way. Nice jumper, high post, good for Ken Lewis. 11-6 now your score. Tigers out in front. Near side, Cam Scott. Here's Skylar Heiss for three. Got it! Skylar Heiss. The three ball for the Bears. It's 11-9 now your score. Nice looking shot that time. Here's another shot, high post, good. This one's going to fall for Zeke Cook. 13-9 your score. Cam Scott, near side to Beckham. Beckham looks underneath, finds the big man, got to put it up and in. Number 12 with a put in, it is good. Nice shot. And that is going to give the Bears a 2-point deficit, 13-11. Here we go, high post, the three ball on the way, good, man. Nice looking shot.
I'm telling you, this Blackman is some type of player, Brett.
Blackman averages 22 points a game. He just drained a tray from the top of the circle to make it 16-11. Beckham with a basketball, northeast and a man-to-man. Here's a no-look pass underneath to Beckham. Lost the handle, it goes out of bounds, last touched by Zeke Cook. Whistles now, substitutions, more substitutions in for the Bears and the Tigers as Gervais Peters checks back in. Heiss will go out.
Maurice Johnson also checking in, and he'll spell Cameron Scott.
Inbounds coming up. They get it in to Maurice Johnson. Johnson draws a double team. Gonna leave now with Gervais Peters. Back to Johnson. Long three at the buzzer. Got it.
Beautiful.
As the shot clock expires. He nailed the shot. And the Bears, 16-14, Tigers with the lead. Bears off the miss in transition. Here's Gervais Peters, lays it up off the glass. No good, will not fall. Rebound, Brooks and the Tigers. Boy, a fast and furious action ball, I believe, may have gone out of bounds. Let's see. It did, last touched by the Bears. So now the Tigers will have it. Inbounds. Catch and shoot, no good this time from Blackman on the three. Back the other way, Beckham and the Bears. Peters now, near side perimeter, feeds it with Beckham. Beckham goes to the dribble. Leaves off with Johnson now, near side perimeter. Johnson to the dribble, top of the circle. Back over to Peters, near side. Peters with 9 to shoot. At 8, at 7, Beckham at 6, at 5, at 4, at 3, at 2. I tried to say it loud enough where he would hear me, and I think he did.
I think he did as all.
Because the shot was no good, but I think he didn't know the shot clock was about to expire. Whistles, we have a blocking foul on one of the Bears.
Well, Brett, I can tell you, I am loving what I'm seeing from the Bears, just the intensity that they have tonight. They know what they're up against, and they want to prove that they're a lot better team than the first time out that they played them.
And I think they are a lot better team.
I do too.
They're better than 105-54. That was the first game of the year. All right, we got a full timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well and step aside. More Bevill State basketball coming up here on WJLX, presented by Pinnacle Bank of Jasper. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently, when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We have been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
And we're back to action here from the Clem. Here's a shot off the back iron, no good. Bears are ready with rebound. Here's Johnson and company for the Bears. Here's a shot on the wing, up and good. Karterius Evans.
That's 6 points for Karterius, Brett. He checked in along with Malachi Hampton.
So we're all knotted up at 16 at the Clem. 10:46 time to go here in the opening half. Bears playing the 22nd ranked team of the country tonight. And we've seen a good one so far. Lewis with the basketball for the Tigers. At 7, he's walking with the basketball. Walking with the basketball, so the other way we go here. Substitution coming in for the Bears. That'll be C.J. Grant. He'll spell Karterius Evans, and in will come Skylar Heiss as well. Out goes Malachi Hampton.
Yeah, Cheatham doing substitutions here to keep not only these guys fresh, but obviously work on the strategy that they've seen thus far coming into the game.
Heiss with the basketball, gonna leave it off Gervais Peters. Peters to the dribble, double teamed. Ball is loose, ball is fought for, the Bears are there. Peters comes back up with it. Here's an open look three. No, will not fall there for R.J. Stevens. Just short. Ball stripped away in transition, Bears. Here we go, Heiss. Here we go. Oh my goodness. The alley-oop.
By the Bears, their first of the game.
First of the game, it is 18-16. Shot blocked back on the other way. It'll be Bear basketball here with 9:40 to go in the opening half.
Bevill came to play tonight, Brett.
Yes, they did. Came to play. That is certainly correct here. Here's Johnson with the basketball. Johnson leaves it off now with R.J. Stevens. Stevens has his pocket picked, but he's also going to be fouled. And that's only going to be, I believe, the first foul on Northeast.
It is indeed.
The Bears will inbound side court. Skylar Heiss will do the honors. Skylar going to trigger it in here. Looking, finds it. Into the hands of Grant. Back up top, Maurice Johnson, sophomore from Norcross, Georgia, to the dribble. Goes left side with a pass now, Gervais Peters. Peters looking for help now as he draws a double team. He will dribble through it, have his shot blocked, but he's fouled. And 2 shots coming up for Gervais Peters, who's averaging 11 points a game, the sophomore out of Grissom High School.
Gervais, a 90% free throw shooter. He's 5th in the state when he's at the charity stripe.
Shot, good. 19-16, Bears out front of Northeast here at the Clem. Second shot is good. 20-16, Bears enjoying their largest lead of the night at 4. Here's Gentry and company going to work. Rice, right side perimeter, has the ball stolen. Ball loose. There's a scrum on the floor. Whistles. What are they going to call here? Jump ball? Let's see. Yep. Be Bear basketball. But you're right, Brian. I'm seeing a lot of hustle out of this Bear team tonight.
Yeah, and you've got to think they have been working on the game plan from what they saw the first time out.
I thought they said jump ball. I thought it was Bear basketball, didn't we? They got the opening tip.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what Coach Cheatham is asking now.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the case.
Yeah. I was about to say, my memory's kind of foggy at times, but I remember they got the jump ball, and we haven't had a jump or anything since, or a tie-up. So the Bears will have it facing the full court press. So this is what's really hurt the Bears so far this year. The press will clear out for Gervais Peters. He gets into the front court, but he catches the double team. Man, this defense, and another foul is called. This one is going to be on Jalen Rice for Northeast.
And just like that, the fouls are starting to rack up now for Northeast. And Brett, I believe that Bevill State has worked against a press defense there in practices, because we're seeing them respond much better.
Yeah, we really have. Skylar Heiss will inbound side court. He'll get it into Johnson. Johnson, top of the key. Johnson drives, leaves last minute. Oh, Johnson hit hard. Oh, my goodness.
I think he hit the back of his head.
Yes, he did. He hit hard that time. He's going to be okay. He may not know what Jimmy's in right now, but I think he's going to be okay. Man, he took a nasty fall underneath the bucket.
That's what you call a thunker, because that's what it sounded like.
Ooh. Coach Cheatham is going to sub in. Beckham and Johnson will go to the bench to gather his thoughts here. 20-16 your score. 8.5 minutes to go, opening half. Bears out front. Beckham will trigger it in underneath the Bear bucket. They work it in. Heiss back over. Gervais Peters near side. Leaves it with Beckham. Back over to Heiss. Finding Beckham underneath, and a short pass, and now a foul on the Tigers.
And just like that, in the course of about 2 minutes, Brett, the fouls are now even at 4 apiece.
The Bears will inbound underneath. Big Keithian Brooks checks in. He's from Tunica, Mississippi for the Tigers. And Beckham will trigger it in underneath the Bear bucket here.
Tunica is one of my favorite places in this world, Brett.
I was about to say. I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah. They inbounded now. Gervais Peters. Peters to the dribble to Heiss. Left side. Working to the goal to our right here. Heiss will drive in the paint, gonna leave, and a nice put in, good. Nice job that time.
Cornelius Grant with his 6th point of the game.
And the Bears enjoying their largest lead of the night here. 22-16, 7:45 to go, opening half. Stephen Gentry, a kick out, 3-ball, air ball, and into the hands of whom? It was safe from going out of bounds. Tigers will have it. Ball knocked away. 2 on the shot clock. They lay it in. Number 10, Zeke Cook lays it up and in. It's now 22-18.
It looks like the Tigers are backing off the press, Brett. I think they've seen that it's not going to work out this time.
Well, Gervais Peters now with the basketball. Beckham now, left side perimeter. Looking, finds Heiss at the keyhole. Ball knocked away. In transition, lay in, good. Don't want to give him that easy bucket for Brooks. 22-20 now. Bears out by a couple with 6:50 time to go here, opening half. Whistles out of bounds it goes. Last touched by one of the Tigers, and the Bears will inbound side court in front of the Tiger bench.
Johnson's back in along with R.J. Stevens.
They get it in to Beckham. Beckham. Near side. Johnson for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Tigers as Zeke Cook pulls it down. Out front, Blackman. Stops his dribble. Cross-court pass. To the near side, Gentry. Gentry going right around Beckham. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound, Malachi Hampton and the Bears. Near side. Thought about the 3, did Beckham. Now he'll drive in the lane. Going to put up a floater. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kick out pass. Long deuce on the way. Stevens. No. Rebound. Zeke Cook and the Tigers. 6 minutes to go. Opening half here at the Clem. Gentry going to leave it off. Top of the key. Round the horn. Blackman. Blackman drives, kick out pass, 3, good. It's that guy again, Keithan Brooks. He's having a career night so far as he didn't even register any points coming into the ball game tonight on the stat sheet, and that gives Northeast a 1-point lead. Beckham over to Johnson. Johnson at 14 to shoot, Gervais Peters, no. Too strong off the glass and back iron. And the rebound out to the Tigers. 3 ball on the way. No, it's short. Rebound Bears. C.J. Beckham running with the basketball. Beckham hard to the glass. Good.
First points for C.J. End up on the rebounds.
Nice shot that time. And that gives the Bears the lead, 24-23. 4:45 to go. Lay in good. Underneath by number 3, Stephen Gentry. Back and forth we go. It's 25-24 Northeast. Johnson, top of the circle, near side. Gervais Peters looking inside, nothing there. Leaves it with Johnson. Johnson drives. Johnson will dribble back out. Johnson and company has the pocket pick. Showtime. My goodness. Tomahawk jam that time.
Just like that, the Tigers have a 3-point.
Yep, 3-point lead now for Northeast. 27-24. Here's Peters trying the reverse layup, no good. The ball is knocked into the backcourt and out of bounds. It'll remain Bear basketball. With 3:51 to play in the half. Shot clock is at 7. Shot clock is at 7. As they'll work it into Maurice Johnson, I think. So we have substitutions coming in left and right. They'll get it into Johnson in the back court, into the front court at 5, at 4, Johnson at 3. On the wing right side, jumper no good. As you hear the buzzer, the shot clock goes off, but the rebound out to Blackman. Blackman, top of the key, has the ball intercepted and back the other way. Going straight to the glass and laying it up and in.
Steal for Grant. Went the lead points for the Bears at 8.
Grant, nice job that time. Intercepting the pass and taking it coast to coast. 27-26 your score. Reverse layup underneath, good. It's that guy Kylan Blackman, averaging 22 points a game. Coming into tonight's contest, it's 29-26 with 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Johnson, top of the key. We'll leave it with Beckham, near side perimeter. Looks inside, finds his teammate. I thought that was a foul. Cam Scott couldn't get his shot to fall. Thought he got fouled, but no call, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Tiger basketball. Appreciate you folks listening live on WJLX 101.5 FM, WJLX1015.com, and of course on our social media, the live video streams on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bears.
A block there by Cameron Scott. That's his second block of the game.
The block, and now the Tigers will inbound baseline. Right in front of the Bevill bench. 15 to shoot. Here's the ball stolen away by Maurice Johnson. Bears running with it. Here's Cam Scott, going to pull back, leave it with Johnson now as they set the offense, and probably a good heads-up move to do. Beckham, cross court. Johnson looks high post, gets it to his teammate Grant. Back outside to Johnson, draws the double team. Cam Scott, R.J. Stephens, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot, floater in the lane, short. And they're going to blow the whistle as it is a shot clock violation. And that may have worked out for the Bears because it looked like the Tigers were going to be running.
Yeah, certainly did. Skylar Heiss coming into the game, checking in for C.J. Beckham.
A minute 45 to go from the Clem. 29-26 your score. Stephen Gentry with the basketball. Gonna leave it off now. Right side perimeter. A drive, a floater, shot is good. Will they count it? Yes, they will. Number 10, Zeke Cook with 2 more. For Northeast, it's now 31-26. And a free throw coming up with 90 seconds to play in the half.
First foul in quite a while, Brett. Bears accumulated 4 really quickly and then didn't draw any until just now.
Shot is good. 32-26. I believe this is the largest lead for the Tigers, I believe, or maybe matching it. Been a great ball game. Heiss for 3. Air ball, no good. Rebound coming out to the Tigers. Zeke Cook goes right side. Here's a baseline drive out of bounds. Last touch by the Bears, I believe. A minute 11 to go until halftime. Ken Lewis off the inbounds pass. Going to leave it with Blackman. Blackman now to Cook. Cook going to put up the shot, no good. Rebound, Cam Scott, the Bears. Under a minute to go in the half. Johnson draws a double team, looking for Heiss. Heiss now gets it baseline. Oh, a nice pass underneath, and now over the back of, of number 12 that time, C.J. Gradna. And he didn't mean to, that foul looked a little harder than it was.
Yeah, he just climbed the ladder.
Yeah, he climbed the ladder, buddy. Is Heiss shooting the free throw? What is going on? Oh, okay, I was about to say. Heiss was at the line. I thought he was going to shoot free throws, but no. Grant is going to be there. He says, hey, I'm the one that got fouled. At least get the free throws. Shot on the way. It is up. It is good.
So that's 9 for Cornelius Grant.
Makes it 32-27 here from the Clem. Ooh. Second shot on the way. It is no good, and the rebound coming out to the Tigers. 39 seconds to go in the half. Tigers with the lead by 5. They drive. Defense collapses in. Kick out pass to number 0. He's not on the roster. Blackman has it. I'll get that cleared up at the half. Shot is blocked. Whistles, and I believe we have a foul. Yep, that's going to send Kylan Blackman to the line, 6'3" guard. He's a freshman from Oxford, Mississippi. Do we know how many points he has tonight?
I sure don't.
I'll have to check at the half to see.
That might be his first miss of the game all around.
But I tell you what, Brian, he's nowhere close to the 22 he's averaging a game.
No, not at all.
Second shot is coming up with 23 seconds left in the half. Shot on the way. It is no good. Missed them both, and the Bears away with a rebound. Clock isn't running. Someone fell asleep at the... Yep, now they whistle, and the clock's not running. So they'll get this situated. Don't forget, next game for the Bears will be Monday at Chattahoochee Valley.
Going to the land of the Phoenix.
Yep, Phoenix City.
Karterius Evans now checking into the game.
And now they're going to reset the clock to 19 seconds. 19 seconds left, so the shot clock is off, and the Bears can work for the final shot of the half.
Malachi Hampton checks out.
Don't forget Bama football on Saturday, 2:30 kick, 11:30 airtime right here as the Hogs come to town. Here's the inbounds. Johnson has it, going to leave it off Cam Scott. Scott at 9, at 8, at 7, at 6. He's going to drive in a paint. Almost lost it. Shot blocked out of bounds with 2 seconds left. So the Bears will have to inbound and try to put up a shot here with 2 seconds left.
Let's see who's going to get the hand to shoot it here.
Yep, who they going to get it into? Looking, they get it in. Shot on the way, no good. As you hear the buzzer, we are at the half. 32-27, the Bears and the Tigers. Tigers with a lead out of Northeast Mississippi. We're going to take a break. And a 2-minute break. When we come back, Sebastian and Brian will be back with some halftime comments. That's following these messages. You're tuned to Bear Basketball on WJLX, presented by Pinnacle Bank.
Welcome back, everybody, to Clem Gymnasium, where the Bevill State Bears are trailing the Northeast Mississippi Tigers 32-27, joined by Sebastian Black. Of course, our broadcast brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Bass, the Bears are playing tough basketball against the number 22 team in the nation, much different than you and I saw back on November the 1st.
You know, this has really shocked me, Brian, and here's why. Back on November the 1st, we went up to Northeast Mississippi, and I mean, Northeast Mississippi just ran all over this Bevill State Bears team. And now, playing at home, Bevill State has really showed really physical basketball, playing great ball on both not only offense but defense. And this game has been really low scoring. It is currently 32-27 at the half. Northeast Mississippi leads, but this game has really shocked me by Bevill.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some of our numbers. Cornelius Grant is leading Bevill State with 9 points. He also has a steal and a block. He's followed up by Karterius Evans. He has 6 points in the game. Skylar Heist, the Oakman Wildcat, has 5 points. And then we have Maurice Johnson with 3 and C.J. Beckham with 2 and 4 rebounds. Taking a good look at, though, we saw many teams, Bass, have been pressing Bevill. I think it's safe to assume that Bevill has been working against press defenses in practice, because the press has not been nowhere near as effective as we've seen other teams be able to disrupt the Bears with.
Yeah, you're right, and I mean, it's really surprised me, like I said, because, you know, back on November the 1st, you know, that's all Northeast Mississippi was doing, was nothing but press against Bevill. Every chance they got, it was nothing but press and fast break, and now Bevill has stopped a good bit of the fast break and the press from Northeast Mississippi. So it's definitely safe to say that Northeast Mississippi, or Bevill State, has worked a lot on working against the press. But one of the biggest things they need to fix up here going into the second half here is working on shots. They've been putting up some shots that haven't really been accurate for the Bears team. So they really need to work on putting shots up in the second half in order to potentially get a win against this nationally ranked Northeast Mississippi team.
Well, they're certainly in the game, just trailing 5 points. And the last point that we've got to make, the defensive effort tonight. They have been contesting just about everything that they possibly can, forcing Northeast to try to shoot from high post areas to try to offset this really close-knit defense that the Bears is throwing up.
Safe to say, though, do you think Coach Cheatham's pretty happy with how they went in the half?
I don't see how you couldn't. I mean, you're trailing the number 22 team in the nation just by 5 points. You had quite a long period there that you led in this game. I would say he's got to be a pretty power popper right now.
Yeah, for sure. But, hey, we got more basketball coming up here. Second half is 9 minutes away. And do you think Bevill State can make a pretty good comeback here to down by, the scoreboard says 6. I don't know if that's right or not.
No, I've got it 32-27, but we'll stick with our numbers and see how that goes beginning at halftime. But as of right now, that's what we'll go with.
Yeah, for sure. But do you think Bevill State can possibly knock off this unranked team, or nationally ranked team, I should say?
Well, what they've mainly got to do more than anything with the style of defense that they're playing, they've got to be careful of the fouls. They accumulated 4 fouls pretty quick before drawing the last 2. It was pretty lengthy. That's got to be first and foremost in Coach Cheatham's mind, because if you can keep rotating without wording the fouls, you can keep guys fresh enough where you can potentially do that. But we'll definitely see. But Bass, why don't we take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with a little walk around our area. There's not a whole lot of teams to talk about in football land because it's just, for us, it's just Alabama football right now. But we'll take a little walk around here. So about a 3-minute break, if you would please, Woody, the professor, back in our studio. So 3-minute break, and we'll be back with a little walk around our area. State Bears versus the Northeast Mississippi Tigers, number 22. And the entire nation, this broadcast, of course, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Brian Hill bringing you back, joined by Sebastian Bass. Well, it's going to be barbecue time in Tuscaloosa, hopefully, on Saturday. The Arkansas Razorbacks, though, playing good ball this year. Coach Pittman is going to bring in a team I know that's looking forward to knocking off Bama and maybe getting themselves a better bowl bid. And, of course, everybody else in the conference, specifically Ole Miss and Texas A&M, taking a good look and hoping that the Razorbacks can knock off the Crimson Tide and potentially maybe sneak in themselves into that SEC championship game.
Yeah, I hope Bama's prepared because they had an easy game last week against the team they did, but this is a Arkansas team everybody's been talking about all year, and they haven't really failed to disappoint. So hopefully Bama's prepared for this, and hopefully get ready for a Iron Bowl next week. As how about that? Auburn's quarterback Bo Nix is out with ankle.
Carlson, their kicker,
is also out. So two big stars there for Auburn is out for the. I know Bo Nixon. Did they say the kicker was out for the season, or is he?
Don't know on that, but I know he is out for the game. And of course, I mean, until you're missing your kicker, you really don't know. Of course, Auburn has a long lineage of great kickers. That's the Tigers have always had really good guys lining up there to kick. So you would imagine that the next guy in line's pretty good, but all eyes are going to be on T.J. Finley for the next couple of weeks, and he's going to get thrown into the fire pretty quickly.
For sure, and hopefully Bama can pull out the rest of the wins for the season and go on to the SEC championship game in December.
Of course, Georgia #1. I would imagine they'll probably keep that pretty much cemented unless something catastrophic happens in the next two games. But I think Georgia's pretty much cemented to where they're going to be, and Bama at #2 right now, and that'll we'll see. The path is a little bit tougher for Bama.
It is, and Brian, we talked about in the high school football area that unfortunately, as we talked about on Monday night, the season comes to an end for us.
Yep.
As Oakman last Friday night lost to Sachs, and the Meek Tigers lost to Woodland in Arley. So unfortunately for us, the high school football season is over. But hey, we got a lot to look forward to, as we still got Bevill State going on. We got county tournament basketball coming up in January, and maybe a little softball action coming up.
We are planning on it. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and then Brett Elmore will be back for the second half of Bevill State versus Northeast Mississippi, presented by Pinnacle Bank.
Well, there's the buzzer, and we're just about set for the second half of action. And I tell you, the Bears are playing a whole lot better than they did in that first game there in Mississippi, as they got blown out 105-54 back on the first.
We have to give a hard tip of the hat to the way that the Bears have been playing defense tonight, Brett. It's been spectacular.
And we're back to action here. Tigers with the basketball as we get things started. Open look three, got it.
That's Blackman once again. Brett, he's spectacular with everything that he does.
And I apologize, it is 36-27. I think I had my score wrong on the screen there for you folks watching the live stream on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Appreciate you folks listening wherever you may be. Special hello to my friend Timmons, especially watching here as he's coming back from Mississippi. Here's a pass stolen away in transition. Bears with the basketball. Beckham will pull back and wait for help. Down by 9. Gervais Peters with the basketball. Gervais will leave it now with Beckham. Beckham back to Gervais. Gervais, high post on the block, is Karterius Evans. Evans stops his dribble, looks, finds Cam Scott. Scott has his pocket picked, and the Tigers still fighting for the loose ball. They come away with it. Jalen Rice with a bounce pass. It's going to be kicked into the second row of the stands right next to us here. Just underway in the second half, 36-27 your score. Bears trailing. And a timeout on the floor. Timeouts, we'll take one as well. 30 seconds, and we'll return to the Glen Clem Memorial Gymnasium. This is Bear Basketball, presented by Pinnacle Bank, and it's live on WJLX.
Your story starts at Bevill State Community College. Whether you are just starting out or starting over, Bevill State has an opportunity that is right for you. With 5 locations serving 7 counties. You don't have to go far to start your own success story. Plus, with tuition lower than 4-year colleges, you won't need to spend more for a great education. Visit us online at bscc.edu to learn about your options for seamless academic transfer and high-demand career tech and health science offerings. Let us help you tell your story.
And we're back at the Glen Clem Memorial Gymnasium. 36-27 your score. Bear Basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank. A move in the paint, and the big man going to lay it up and in. Number 35 with a lay-in that time, up and in. It's good.
No points thus far in the second half for Bevill State.
Cam Jones with the lay-in for the Tigers. Here we go. 3-ball, good. That's the way to do it.
5 points now for C.J. Beckham as he's starting to heat it up.
C.J., nice job. C.J. Beckham makes it 38-30 now. Here's the feed underneath. Shot no good. A rebound coming out to Beckham and the Bears. Bears down by 8 to the 22nd ranked team of the country. 3, back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, and the Tigers come away with it. Tigers in transition. Top of the circle, thought about the 3, no, we'll pull back down. Here's a feed underneath to Big Jones. Jones the kick out. Blackman. Top of the key now to Rice, whistles, and we got an offensive foul. Jalen Rice with the offensive foul, 17:26 time to go here in the ball game. 38-30, Bears down by 8.
C.J. Beckham running the point.
Yep, C.J. has it far side perimeter. C.J. gonna leave off Cam Scott for 3. Rims out on him, no good. And the rebound coming out to the Bears, or excuse me, the Tigers. Tigers with it now in the corner, baseline drive. It is Blackman, gonna put up the shot, no good. The rebound, a push. And that's gonna be on number 10, Zeke Cook. And that'll be the first team foul of the half, I believe, maybe the second.
It is the second.
And the Bears will inbound, baseline. They'll work it in now to Gervais Peters, 6'1" sophomore from Grissom High School, averaging 11 points a game. Goes to the dribble between his legs, and now we'll leave it off with Beckham, top of the key. Beckham stops his dribble, leaves off Cam Scott. Back to Beckham now, top of the circle. To Scott, near side perimeter. He puts it on the floor, and we'll go top of the key. Leaves it with Gervais. Floater in the lane, good.
Beautiful shot by Gervais.
Beautiful shot by Gervais. As you see again on the replay. And now that makes it 38-32. Bears trail by 6. Good ball game here at the Clem tonight. And a decent crowd as well. Even though it's about 9 million degrees in here.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the feed underneath. Kick out pass. Here's the shot at the buzzer, no. And it will. Oh, he's walking with a basketball. I thought that was a dead ball.
Yeah, so did I.
I thought that was a shot clock violation, but no. So they get Cam Scott with walking with a basketball, but it did not touch the iron. It didn't touch the iron, so it should be a shot clock violation. Now they say it's touched the left side of the cylinder. I don't believe that. But anyway. Better watch out. I'll get kicked out of here.
Yeah, might get a technical foul.
Here's a shot on the way. It's no good. Whistles now. We got a foul away from the basketball. Blackman couldn't get his tray to fall.
Gonna be Bears basketball.
Yeah. So, no harm, no foul.
Nope.
There's Beckham. We're walking up the floor, working to the goal to our left. Leaves it off now. Cam Scott. Top of the key, Beckham. Beckham will drive. Beckham, here's a bounce pass underneath. Here's a nice move to the bucket from Gervais Peters.
6 points for Gervais. And
back to action here, and Gervais going to be called with a foul.
That one was a little tough.
Things make it a little chippy here. 38-34 your score. To the line will go the Tigers. Is this Blackman?
I can't believe
get his number.
This is Lewis, I believe.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Yeah, Blackman's over there by Coach Cheatham.
Nonetheless, it's 39-34 as he hits the first one and hits the second one. 40-34. Second half from the Clem. Gervais Peters with the basketball. Going to leave it off now. Top of the key. Ball knocked away. Tigers in transition. Dunks the basketball. He dunks the basketball, and that is going to make it 44-34 now. It's going to be 42-34, I'm sorry.
R.J. Stevens with a nice lay-in, and he draws the foul.
Now the scoreboard's all screwed up. 36 to 42.
It would be nice if it was 36 to 20, Bevill.
Yeah. They had added too many points and they took them off. That's what I was paying attention to, but the score is right now. 42-36, shot on the way. It is up, no good. Rebound, Tigers. Tigers with the basketball. Lewis has it. Lewis will leave it off with his teammate at the top of the circle, Rice, who will be working against Peters defensively for the Bears. Top of the circle, Cook. Cook left side, a bounce pass over to Mitchell. Whistles now, and a foul on the wing left side, and 2 shots coming up for Josh Mitchell as he's going to be fouled. No, let's see. Yes, he will be going to the line to shoot 2. It'll be the second team foul on the Bears. The big man with a shot up and good. 43-36. And another one coming up for the Tigers. Second shot is no good. Rims out on Josh Mitchell. And the rebound coming out to the Bears. Beckham has the basketball. Near side, Gervais, Peters. Over down to Johnson in the corner. Cross-court pass to Peters. Peters over to Beckham for 3. No, back iron, rebound. Coming out to the Tigers. Tigers with the basketball now. Rice has it near side. Picked up by Beckham defensively. Makes a move along the baseline. The ball is tied up. And a foul is called. It's going to be on C.J. Grant.
Now, this is the one thing that Bass and I had mentioned at halftime. The one thing that Bevill's got to watch with the defense that they're playing, racking up the fouls.
Yeah. Second shot is coming up, or excuse me, the shot's coming up. On the way and good. 44-36. Bears trailing in the ball game, but once again, we mentioned these two teams met back on November 1st in Mississippi, and Bevill lost that one 105-54. Much better game this time. The Bears are putting up a fight here. Second shot is good for Jalen Rice, the freshman from Madison, Mississippi, and Madison Central High School. Makes it 45-36. Bears trapped. Here's Beckham. Cross court he goes. On the wing, left side. Here's a pass, stolen away. Northeast with the basketball in transition. Blackman stops his dribble, looks, finds Lewis, back to Blackman, back to Lewis. Squares up for three. Off the front iron, no good, and they into the hands of Beckham, and the Bears running with it. Beckham, kind of out of control. Beckham will square up for three. No, will not fall. Rebound, and here's Beckham, a kick out pass, three, high snow. Tigers away with the board. Jalen Rice away with it. And a timeout on the floor. With 13:19 to go in the ball game. Your score, Northeast 45 and the Bears 36. We're going to step aside. This will be a 30-second timeout. 30 seconds, we'll be back with more Bear basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank at WJLX.
Hello, my name is Ike Baker. I'm a surgeon here in Jasper. I've been using Pinnacle Bank since I came here after residency, and I really enjoyed the local decision making here and have enjoyed our relationship.
I'm Mike Wigington, principal at H.L. Wigington Capital Management, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
Hi, I'm Drew Gilbert, managing partner at Tallulah Brewing Company, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
I'm Dr. Amanda Daugherty, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, chairman of the board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
And we're back to the Glen R. Clem Memorial Gymnasium Bear Basketball on WJLX. Presented by Pinnacle Bank. Brett Elmore, Brian Hale here for WJLX Sports. And Northeast with the basketball. Here's Gentry feeding a bounce pass underneath. In the paint, the hook shot, good.
That was a beautiful hooker.
Yep. Josh Mitchell with it. Puts it up and in. That makes it 47-36. Bears trail by 11. Here's a turnaround. Nope, going to throw it away into the hands of Northeast. They're running with it. Brooks going to lay it up. No, they're going to call. Let's see, interference? Yep. Basket interference. 49-36 your score now.
Largest lead for the Tigers tonight.
Yep, they're starting to pull away here in the second half. 12:41 to go. Tigers coming in 4-1 on the season, averaging 85 points a game. And like we mentioned, ranked 22nd in the national polls. So a pretty good team. Into the front court with a pass to Johnson. Johnson to the dribble. Gonna leave it off with Beckham as the Bears cold shooting from the floor. Here's the three on the way for Heiss, no good. Tip, no good. Rebound Bears. Or excuse me, Tigers. Out of bounds, last touch by the Bears, and the Tigers will have it side court.
Looks like Gervais Peters is going to check in, and he's going to relieve Skylar Heiss.
Yep, the sophomore from Oakman will go to the bench. Inbounds, they work it into Gentry as you hear Coach Wright over here for Northeast.
Oh my goodness, we've had a collision.
A collision underneath, and let's hope that they are okay.
Yeah, they are. Maurice Johnson colliding, but they're okay.
Yep, they look to be okay. And now the inbounds coming up. They'll work it in. Three ball on the way. Number 11 puts it up. That is Brooks, no good. Put back, no good. And the offensive board. Ball knocked away, Bears. Now it's going to be on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? Bears will have it now. It's still loose. Three Stooges all the way. And now Northeast. And Gentry comes away with the basketball. Near side to Cook, back over to Gentry as they work it around the horn. 11:39 to go in the ball game. Feet underneath, whistles. We have got a foul on one of the Bears, and I believe this is going to go against Grant.
I would concur with you.
To the line goes Josh Mitchell, a freshman forward from Tupelo. 6'7", 220 pounds. He probably played some football.
Oh, yeah. 5 fouls now on the Bears.
He's averaging 7 points a ball game. And he missed the front half of the free throws. No good off the back iron.
Grant's going to check out. R.J. Stevens going to check back into the game.
Second shot on the way. It is up. It is good. 50-36. 11 and a half minutes to go in the ball game. Johnson with the basketball in the front court. Got a wide open look. A deuce. Good. Nice feed and a nice put in.
R.J. Stevens.
R.J. Stevens, 4 points. That makes it now 50-38. Still the Tigers with the basketball and a lead by a dozen. Shot blocked. Nice
Beautiful
block that time. Whoa, right in front of us here. We're side court, right in front of the action. Here's a shot on the way, no good. As the buzzer sounds, they'll continue to play. Peters will kick out now. Back to Peters. Peters will drive baseline. Peters going to put it up. Peters going to put it in.
8 points now for Gervais.
Peters makes it now 50-40. A 10-point advantage now. Back to a dozen. As the shot good in the lane by Stephen Gentry.
Gentry made a beautiful spin move there on that shot.
Top of the circle, Johnson goes right side with a pass to Beckham. Back to Johnson. Back to Beckham. Far side with 10 to shoot. At 9, at 8. Beckham at 7, at 6. Looks. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Johnson baseline. They're not going to get it off. And now they'll continue to play. Tigers with the basketball off the missed shot. Here's the shot blocked. Out of bounds. Blocked from behind and out of bounds. Nice block that time.
Yeah, that was C.J. Beckham, I believe, on the block.
As substitution set to come in for the Bears. You're going to have Grant coming in and Skylar Heiss.
Going to relieve Beckham and Karterius Evans.
9:45 to go at the Clem in the second half. Drive at the paint. Oh, nice looking shot.
Very.
Jalen Rice makes it 54-40, and we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Bevill State Walker College basketball is presented by Pinnacle Bank, and we'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently, when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We have been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Welcome back to the Clem, where your score 54-40. Bear basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank at WJLX 101.5 FM. Skylar Heiss with the basketball, leaves it up top to Cam Scott. Scott back around now. Gervais Peters now to Skylar Heiss. Gervais at 10, at 9. Heiss, 7 to shoot. Here's a jumper, no good. Rebound, the offensive board, put back, no good. And the Tigers away with the rebound. It's going to be kicked, and it'll remain Tiger basketball.
Brett, great to see Coach Philip Smith here. He had great football teams at Lynn and at Curry, and won a couple of state championships in softball at Curry. He and his family here. Of course, his son Luke plays baseball for Northeast Mississippi.
That's right. Talked to him at halftime. Good football coach. Good coach overall, like you mentioned. There's the Tigers with the basketball. A drive in the paint. Shot no good. Will not fall. Offensive board. The putback is there. This guy's hard to handle, Josh Mitchell. He's 6'7", like I mentioned, 220. Here's a three. Heiss, no good. And the board coming down for the Tigers. Tigers with the basketball off the rebound here. 8.5 minutes to go at the clip. Time running out on the Bears is Northeast, I think, just a little too much.
They've made some good adjustments at halftime.
Yeah, they really did. Here's Rice with the basketball, far side, picked up by Heiss defensively. Going to put up a long deuce, off the mark, no good. Rebound coming out to R.J. Stevens and the Bears. Out to Heiss. He's going to go right side. Gervais Peters. Peters makes a move baseline. Kick out pass. Cam Scott back outside to Jalen. Jalen outside. It is a three-ball time. No, it will not fall for Heiss. Ball tipped around into the hands of the Tigers with 7:47 to go, and he's walking with the basketball.
Yeah, Skylar Heiss, he hit some good he hit some good baskets there in the first half, but he's gotten kind of cold, and he's had a seat.
Yeah, inbounds. They work it in to Gervais Peters. I think I've been calling him Jalen at some point. It is Gervais. Gervais. It's still early in the season for me. I may call a touchdown here in a minute. Here's the feed underneath. Whistles now. Hippity hop in the lane, and a foul is called on one of the Tigers, and that's going to send Gervais Peters to the line.
As we mentioned earlier, 5th in the state, 90% at the charity stripe.
And he makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
First shot is good, 56-41, 7:29 to go. Bears back in action Monday night at Chattahoochee Valley. Bears as a team shooting 65% from the charity stripe this year. The second shot is missed. It is no good. Rebound Northeast. Stephen Gentry with the basketball. Top of the circle, picked up by Beckham defensively. To the dribble, left side. Trying to work around Beckham. Loses the handle into the hands of Scott and the Bears. Running with the basketball. Gervais Peters has a shot blocked and out of bounds.
They're going to call a foul.
Yep. Foul going to be called on Kylan Blackman, the freshman, the leading scorer on the team with 22 points per game. And that's going to send Mr. Gervais Peters to the line. He's averaging 11 points a game. What does Gervais have tonight?
Gervais has 9. Just missed that one, so still working on number 10.
So this will get him into double figures if he could get there. If he can get the shot.
Nobody in double figures thus far for the Bears. Both Gervais and Cornelius Grant sitting at 9.
Well, he solved that issue. Second shot is good. 10 points for Gervais Peters in the ball game. 7 minutes to go at the Clem. 56-42 your score. Near side, Zeke Cook with a basketball. Maddox, top of the circle. Picked up by Peters defensively. He's going to dribble. Left side, stops his dribble, now kicks out. Here's a shot. High post, good. For number 10, Zeke Cook. 58-42.
The high post shots have been there for the Tigers all night long.
Gervais Peters with the basketball. Goes right side to Beckham in the corner. Scott, great Scott, no. Will not fall, rims out, but the putback is there. Good job with the putback.
This is 8th point of the game. We haven't heard much from him in this half. Hit it there.
Karterius Evans makes it 58-44 with 6:07 to play and whistles. We have a foul. And now the Tigers will inbound side court.
I think that's going to put both teams at 6 right now. So from here on out, we'll be shooting, Brett.
Yep, it's almost bonus time here. Like I mentioned, with 6:07 to go in the ball game. Kylan Blackman will trigger it in side court right next to us. He'll get it in. They can take all the time in the world, leading by 14. Working around and working for a great shot. Here's an open look. Back iron, no, tip, good. Man alive, this guy's pretty good. Cameron Jones, he's having a great night tonight. He's only coming in, averaging 4 points a game, Brian. But he's a pretty big force to be reckoned with underneath.
Yeah, got the hot hand tonight.
Here's a baseline drive and the lay-in, good for Gervais Peters.
This is the Gervais we've been missing the past few games. He's already got 12 on the night.
As he lays it up and in, that's going to make it now 60-46. 5:08 to go here in the ball game. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Here is the shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound, an offensive board, but now the Bears come up with it. Beckham with the basketball. Left side, Scott going to try. He's going to run right into a double.
He got mugged.
Yeah, he got mugged big time. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Will Cam Scott. 6'6" sophomore from Pinson Valley High School. Shot, back iron, no good. That's one thing the Bears are going to have to work on is their free throw shooting.
Yeah. Because there's only one real proven commodity on the team, that's Gervais Peters.
Yeah.
Everybody else is suspect.
Second shot is good. Makes it a 13-point ball game, 60-47. 4:43 time to go. Bears trying to press. Northeast going to break it. Here's a pass near side. Now Blackman will square up for 3. Missed everything. Going to save it from going out of bounds. Back to Blackman. Almost at the half-court stripe here. They'll reset. 16 on the shot clock. 4:20 to go in the ball game. Jalen Rice will get it around the horn. 7 to shoot, 6, 5, 4. Here's a move. Lewis going to have it blocked from behind by Cam Scott with 1 second to go on the shot clock. And 2 shots, 2 free throws coming for Ken Lewis. .405 to go in the ball game. The first shot is good. 61-47.
Coming into the game, R.J. Stevens for the Bears. And looks like he will come out for Cornelius Grant, who's had a good night, Brett. 9 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of steals and a block.
Second shot on the way for Lewis. Good.
C.J. Beckham now with the ball.
Beckham to Gervais. Going to leave it off now with Karterius Evans. Makes a move to the bucket. He's going to be fouled. And that is going to go on the big man, Cameron Jones, and that'll send Karterius Evans to the line.
Karterius with 8 points thus far in the game.
3:50 to go. Shot, good.
Number 9.
62-48.
Karterius coming into the game, he was averaging 14.8 points per game.
Second shot, good.
Now in double digits.
62-49. Bears trying to press a little bit here. Bounce pass out of bounds. It'll be Bear basketball.
Well, I think the Bears have learned something from the press, don't you?
Yeah. I think Coach Cheatham has, like you mentioned earlier, kind of stressed that practice maybe. Here's the ball, going to be picked up at the center court stripe. Here's a drive. Beckham, shot no good, kissed it off the glass, but off the mark. Rebound coming out to the Tigers. 3.5 minutes to go. Appreciate you folks listening on radio and our live video stream online. Ball stolen away, Beckham. Beckham in transition, lays it up and in.
Also, his fourth steal of the game, Brett.
And that's going to make it 62-51. Whistles now. We're going to have a foul on Javay Peters as he was sticky with the defense, but a little too sticky. He'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Will number 12, R.L. Maddox, freshman guard from Columbus, Mississippi's New Hope High School. Stopping the clock with 3:01 to go. Timeout, Coach Cheatham and the Bears with 3:01 to go in the ball game. It's 62-51. Tigers on top. We'll step aside for 30 seconds, or excuse me, 1 minute. 1 minute. We'll be back with more Bear basketball on WJLX.
Your story starts at Bevill State Community College. Whether you are just starting out or starting over, Bevill State has an opportunity that is right for you. With 5 locations serving 7 counties. You don't have to go far to start your own success story. Plus, with tuition lower than 4-year colleges, you won't need to spend more for a great education. Visit us online at bscc.edu to learn about your options for seamless academic transfer and high-demand career tech and health science offerings. Let us help you tell your story.
Welcome you back, everybody. Free throws coming up. Bear basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. Also appreciate all our other fine sponsors for bringing you basketball. We'll have Bama basketball on the air also coming up very soon. Not sure which game will be our first game, but we'll have them on. Shot on the way and good. Front half of the 1-and-1 will fall for R.L. Maddox. Maddox's second shot is no good, and the rebound coming out to Cam Scott and the Bears. Out front quickly to Beckham. 63-51 at the clip. Scott, far side, leaves Beckham near side. High post, kick out, Beckham. 3 on the way, short. Saved into the hands, though, of Karterius Evans, who puts it up and puts it in.
That's a dozen now for Karterius.
A dozen now for Karterius Evans. And just like that, it's 63-53. But do the Bears have anything left in them as they throw it away? The Tigers do. The Bears will have it down 10 with 2:12 to go.
Well, you got to think now the Bears are looking for turnovers right now when they're on defense. They have got to get up to good steals.
Inbounds coming up is a trigger man. Will be R.J. Stevens, the freshman from Hillcrest High School in Tuscaloosa. He gets it into Beckham with 2:10 to go. Beckham, the feed Heiss. Back around Gervais Peters, far side perimeter, back to Beckham. He's open for three. Can he get it to fall? No, it's off the glass, no good. Rebound coming out to the Tigers, they're running with it. Blackman now backs out with 2 minutes to go. Smart move, they can milk some clock here. They're up by 10. They drive in the paint, here's a shot, loose. It was stripped away. Now the ball is almost in the backcourt. 10 to shoot, 9 to shoot. Lewis has it. Lewis on the wing right side, puts it up and in. My goodness, Lewis puts it up and in. It's 65-53. Here's a drive and a kick out. Gervais Peters thought about the three from the corner. Now we'll drive along the baseline, whistles. And we've got a blocking foul on one of the Tigers with 1:18 to go.
And here is the one commodity that the Bears do have at the free throw line in Gervais Peters. 19 foul for Northeast.
So Peters will go to the line as the Bears send in some substitutions. You got Maurice Johnson out there. You have Scott out there. You have Evans is still out there. Of course, you got Peters at the line, and then you have, who is that?
I believe that's R.J. Stevens.
Yeah, R.J. Stevens, yeah. As the shot is good. 65-54, but maybe too little too late. 1:18 to go. Another sub in. Grant for Stevens. But the second shot is good.
That's 14 for Gervais.
65-55, presses on. Northeast trying to get out of here alive, as this has been a hard place to play, and you can ask them that. Bears have played them tough. Here's a dunk blocked, and they're going to call the foul. They'll call the foul on this one.
Well, the Bears certainly have absolutely nothing to hang their heads about tonight. They have hung hard with the number 22 team in the nation.
Free throw coming up. It is up. It is good. Second shot coming up. It is good. 67-55, 1:04 to go. Yeah, the Bears have nothing to be ashamed of here tonight. Like we mentioned, this is a nationally ranked team, and they beat the Bears unmercifully.
Yeah, 51-point loss.
Yeah, 105-54 in Boonville, Mississippi on the first of the month. The Bears have come far, and they're playing. They're not as bad as what their record indicates, I'll put it that way. Here's the ball stolen away. Tigers have it, 38 seconds to go. They'll try to just work the clock down and milk this clock and get some points here. They'll get it up. Oh, no good. And the foul is called right in front of us here. 27 seconds to go. But, yeah, the Bears are going to fall to 2-4 on the season. But let's remember, now 3 out of the 4 losses are going to be to nationally ranked teams. Northeast, if this score holds, will have beaten them twice. And once to a very good Southeast Georgia Tech team that is now currently, I think, 15th in the country.
Has a bunch of international players.
Yeah, yeah. So the Bears haven't been playing chopped liver.
No,
And to be perfectly honest with you, that other loss, it was a game that the Bears could have easily won. So I'm not down on this team for sure. And kudos to Coach for scheduling teams like this. It only makes you better.
Absolutely.
His first shot falls.
Well, in between game 1 and game 2, this is a perfect litmus test.
Yeah,
you want to find out exactly how much you improved.
Second shot is going to bounce around on the rim. A rebound coming out to the Tigers. Ball's on the floor. Whistles, let's see. They call a timeout or a jump ball?
I think they called timeout.
I think they did too. As things are getting a little chippy now.
Yeah.
And we've got the assistant coach for the Bears on the floor wanting a technical foul, and Coach Cheatham having to sit him down. Well, timeout on the floor. That was exciting. Let's take a break. Are we going to take a break? Yes, we are. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with more Bear basketball. It's all presented by Pinnacle Bank in Jasper. It's on WJLX.
Hi, I'm Mason Boren with Twisted Barley Brewing Company in downtown Jasper, and I do all my banking with Pinnacle Bank.
Hi, my name is Sean Doss from the Cigar Box and Goatee Screen Printing downtown Jasper, and my bank is Pinnacle Bank.
I'm Mike Wigington, principal at H.L. Wigington Capital Management, and Pinnacle Bank is my bank.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, chairman of the board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
And we're back. Bear basketball at WJLX 68-55. Final 23 seconds of the ball game coming up. Inbounds. They'll work it. Tigers have it. Blackman with it. He's going to drive in the paint. Going to put it up. No good. Rebound out of bounds. 16 seconds left. Will be Bear basketball. So, Gervais Peters will get the inbounds right at the timeline to the dribble. As it's stolen away by Blackman. Look out. Oh, dumps the basketball.
That's how we've seen how good he is in these past two games.
2 seconds left. You hear the buzzer, 70-55 your score. That's going to do it as the Bears, all right, let's see. Are they going to let him shoot free throws? They are.
Yep. I think he's going to get to shoot 3.
Okay. So the game is not over yet. They're going to put 0.6 of a second up on the clock. And we'll have the post game coming up in just a minute. Brian will have the numbers, and we'll get out of here for tonight. 70-55 to the line goes Cam Scott. One on the way, good. 70-56, your score. Appreciate Pinnacle Bank for bringing you the broadcast tonight, along with our other sponsors. They're going to let him shoot 3 shots.
Yeah, he tried to take that three-pointer outside the arc when they fouled him.
Second shot, a third shot is no good, and that, as you hear the buzzer, is going to end it. 70-57, the final score here at the Clem, as the number 22 team in the country gets out of here with a victory as both teams go straight to the locker room. They got kind of chippy there toward the end, Brian.
Yeah, they certainly did.
And both teams will go straight to the locker room. But the 22nd ranked team in the country escapes with a 70-55 win and improved to 5-1 on the season. We're going to step aside here. We're going to take a quick break, a 30-second break and we'll be back with the post game following this message. You're tuned to Bear Basketball, presented by Pinnacle Bank.
Your story starts at Bevill State Community College. Whether you are just starting out or starting over, Bevill State has an opportunity that is right for you. With 5 locations serving 7 counties, you don't have to go far to start your own success story. Plus, with tuition lower than 4-year colleges, you won't need to spend more for a great education. Visit us online at bscc.edu to learn about your options for seamless academic transfer and high-demand career tech and health science offerings. Let us help you tell your story.
Welcome back to the Glen R. Clem Memorial Gymnasium here in Jasper. Your final score, 70-57. Brian with the numbers.
Well, let's take a look. Gervais Peters had a very good night. Had a little bit of a funk here as of recently, but he ended up having 14 points to lead the Bears. He was followed by Karterius Evans with 12 points. And then we have C.J. Beckham with 7 points, 6 rebounds, had 4 steals on the night. So he's getting very good at getting some good turnovers, Brett. And lastly, Skylar Heist, the Oakland Wildcat, with 5 points, rounding out the top scorers.
Very good. So the Bears fall to 2 up and 4 down on the season, and Northeast improves to 5-1 on the year. And, of course, the Bears will be back in action coming up Monday night at Chattahoochee Valley. And that game coming up Monday night, and we're looking forward to that for sure. Brian, anything else before we wrap up?
No, it's going to be very interesting to see. It's the first time that the Bears will have faced a conference team. It's not in their division, obviously, but we'll finally get to see what the Bears can do with a conference opponent now.
That's right. All right, that's going to do it. That's the story of the ball game from the Glenn R. Clem Memorial Gymnasium in Jasper. Once again, thank you to our sponsors. For Sebastian Black and for Brian Hill, for Woody Wilson back at studio, our producer and engineer, I'm Brett Elmore bidding you a most pleasant good evening from the Glenn R. Clem Memorial Gymnasium.